Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Muhammad Alif Zulkarnain from class 3B MEE1. An electric aircraft is an aircraft powered by electricity generated by electric motors. The electricity is supplied by a variety of methods, the most common being the batteries and solar cells. Other methods are ground power unit, fuel cell, ultracapacitors, power beaming, and so on. To compare against the commonly used aircraft now, which is the turbofan engine type, electric aircraft is actually simpler in terms of design, maintenance, and operational usage. As of now, everyone knows the Earth is getting warmer due to the devastating effects on global warming, which actually concerns people. One of the major contributors towards the problem is the aviation industry, which leaves big carbon footprints towards global warming. Government and private sectors have taken measures in reducing the carbon footprint that have been produced by the aviation industry. Due to the actions taken, there have actually been an increasing amount of investments towards the electric aircraft. Size and weight of the batteries have always been a major problem for this issue. For example, lithium-ion batteries can contain small amount of energy for given weight as compared to fossil fuels. This made them unreliable for long distance flight. Furthermore, it requires more power for given weight. Any increase of power will increase the weight. Due to this reason, it is a problematic positive feedback loop. In order to commercialize electric planes, it needs to be able to fly for more than 500 miles, which is 804 kilometers, according to a video made by Tech Insiders. The objective is to look into the advantages of the benefits, examine the challenges, and to propose a suitable use in order to maximize profit in commercializing the electric aircraft. As a guideline, we provided a set of questionnaire asking the benefits, challenges, and ways to maximize the profits in commercializing this electric aircraft.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Iman Haris bin Hamad Kaslan. So, I'm gonna talk about the literature review part. So, basically, this research is all about the electric airplanes, which is statistically commercial nature friendly, which could avoid a lot of pollutions, and it also would gain a good feedback conditions from many of the parties. So, according to our studies, there is plenty of benefits that could be gained from this new invention, even though there is a few challenges that will be faced through this research, but it would not outweigh the profits come out through it. The benefits of the aircraft, the challenges that would be faced, and the ways to maximize the profit of the electric airplanes would be the three main agendas that to be achieved as a result from this research. Okay, for the next part, generally for our research methodology, there are 21 respondents in total. Participated consists of 19 males and 2 females, which with a majority age between 24 to 29 years old, from 2 departments, which is mechanical departments and avionics departments. So based on our data that have been collected for working experience, 3 of them had more than 11 years of working experience. 11 of them had between 6 to 10 years of working experience, while the rest had between 1 to 5 years of working experience in the aviation field. So in order to obtain or collect the primary data, we use multiple choice questions comprise 3 types of research instrument questionnaire, which is the first one is listing scale questions, the second one is Likert scale questions, and the third one is open-ended question. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Muhammad Firdaus bin Abdullah from 3BME1, and today I will present to you about the benefit of the e-plane. Okay, one of the main benefit of the e-plane is for the passenger, the lowering at the ticket price. This happens due to the fact that the airlines company can attract a lot of passenger by selling a lower ticket price than ticket with the conventional fossil fuel based aircraft. Furthermore, the company can get a lot of benefit because of the e-plane can be operated at a lower cost than a fuel-based aircraft. The e-plane also require less maintenance because the e-plane don't use a lot of moving part such as a turbofan, and the e-plane also don't use a fossil fuel to fly. So at this point, the airline company can cut a lot of their costs because of the reliability of the e-plane. Due to rising temperature, as we know, the normal aircraft are powered by a fossil fuel. So this fossil fuel engine will release a lot of carbon emission and contribute to the global warming. With the e-plane, it will release a lot less carbon emission, and this is a combat to the rising temperature and a way to the greener world. As we know, the electrical plane, or we call it as an e-plane, is using a lot of electric component and parts. This will give a lot of benefit to the electrical companies. This is because the e-plane need a lot of parts and components from a specialist and a professional made. This is intended to the all electrical company, and their company will have a high demand to produce a lot of component and part for the electrical plane use. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Suhaimi bin Abdul Mazid, and I'm here to present to you about the challenges faced by the electric commercial planes. According to our research, that there are a few challenges that are listed over here, such as the company's airline prefer to choose fossil fuels over the batteries. So the first issue we find is that the fossil fuels, for a short period of time, have a lot of benefits over the power batteries, such as its high energy to weight ratio and is readily available. Just take a look at in Saudi Arabia, in UAE, and in US also. There's plenty of oil reserves for the airlines to choose from, as well as it's the fact that it's very stable both chemically and economically. It is much more stable than batteries, which have a lot of uncertainties, and airlines do not like uncertainties. The next one faced by the engineers as well as the publics, that since we do not have any historical data, so engineers cannot track back to any potential issues that may arise from the commercialization of electric planes. So we may end up with some novel problems that we may have not seen before. This creates a lot of problems in safety regulations as well as to make it more profitable. From this lack of historical data comes the lack of trust from the public, as the publics do not see what are the potential of the commercialization of electric planes, as well as the widespread of misinformation nowadays. We are faced with a lot of trust issues from the public itself because of this widespread of misinformation, as well as the lack of data as stated previously. Furthermore, we are faced with the issue of lack of fundings from the government, as well as many giant tech corporations. So this lack of funds inhibits the research and development side to push for our advance in commercialization in electric planes. To add into that, we also face with a shortage of manpower, since we are in lack of manpower when it comes to commercializing the electric planes as compared to the manpower we had back in the Industrial Revolution. So this lack of manpower ultimately one of the main contributors that inhibit, or should I say hinders, the progress we make to commercialize the electric planes. Finally, the political issues that we face from the governments also create instabilities and uncertainties in the airline companies that we are quite sure would be unpleasant to the airline companies, as they do not want any risk that could cause a lot of loss in their money, such as lately we've seen that the Capitol riot on January 6, 2021, that it can create a lot of tension between the government and the people, and airline companies do not like to operate in the area where there are a lot of tension, as well as the politicians that promotes the use of oil and gas over the electric planes towards the greener world. So we face a lot of setbacks by the politicians and the governments that have a lot of instabilities and their preference towards oil and gas over the progress we made in commercializing the electric planes. In conclusion, the electric planes are planes that are powered by electricity, driven by electric motor without the use of any fossil fuel. Electric planes are a good way to combat the rising global temperature. It has many benefits, such as lowering price tickets and so on, but it also faces a lot of challenges, such as political issues that inhibit the progress towards commercializing the electric planes. However, we believe that in future research, there are many ways that we can improve the electric planes and make it a lot possible into commercializing the electric planes in the near future. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good evening. My name is Muhammad Ishad bin Shaharuddin, and I will present about the recommendation that we made from this research. Based on the findings of the research, these following recommendations are made to the government worldwide. Number 1, the government should approve the proposal that provide funding to airline for operate on commercial electric aircraft. For example, it can be included in government annual budget. This is beneficial for the government due to the lower cost of operation to operate an electric aircraft and to lower the price ticket for the passengers. Number 2, the government should take action against the climate change. This is one of the purpose why the aircraft need to be electrified. If the government is active to make the earth a better place, this will encourage the airline companies to consider electrifying an aircraft quickly. The government also need to show an information that electric aircraft is more reliable than fuel-based aircraft, so the public can know the advantage of electrifying an aircraft. Number 3, the government should be proactive to fund the NGO's effort to promote the potential of commercial electric aircraft. Nowadays, there are so many platforms that can be used to promote or advertise the potential of electric aircraft. The government, using NGOs, need to take advantage of mass media by informing the public about the importance of the electric aircraft. NGOs can help the people form opinions and take decisions based on all the relevant information. Move forward, this research is focused more toward the commercial electric aircraft. For the further research, it is recommended to look into the other areas, such as the benefits of cargo electric aircraft. Furthermore, further research could also explore more about the benefits of electric aircraft or to explore different types of power source.